There are so many reasons why we shouldn't be together.
Yeah, and you've made that very clear.
But you see, the thing
Goodbye,
is, I want to be with you.
Kieran.
I love you.
Stay away from her, do you hear? Answer me, Jessie.
Okay.
You'll have to clear off. I have to feed them.
So long as there are no hard feelings about us having to sell your house.
That's why my pathetic excuse for a brother sent you around, to sweeten me up first?
Like I said, he just couldn't bring himself to tell you.
Sergeant Scott, as if.
We both really hate having to do this.
Throw me and the kids out on the street because you're a bit harder?
We will make sure that you have somewhere else to live, and maybe the new owner will keep you on as a tenant.
You've got a buyer already, have you?
No, of course not.
Then you're talking through a hole in your head. Maybe the new owner's going to let it, but maybe he'll put the rent up. And maybe it wasn't that Jamie couldn't bring himself to tell me. Maybe he changed his mind.
He did, and he put our house up for sale, but with the negative equity, there's no way that...
No way are you going to throw me out. Jamie's decided to do the decent thing, but you can't be having that, can you? It's always all about what you want. Clear off. Jamie wants me out of here, he tells me, not a spoilt brat of a wife.
I knew it.
What?
That this would happen.
Because I'm not hopeless.
Yes.
You have to be so smug about it.
Yes. Unless you're gonna go, this shouldn't happen again. Because you're nasty and you're horrible to me. And I get upset, even though I know you don't mean it. Just that you think you're so old and I'm so young. But we get back together again because we're miserable and unhappy when we're not. And now we've wasted all this time, so let's not do it again, okay?
Let's not.
For real?
For real. What are you doing?
I have to text Daniel and let him know it's over.
Oh, no, wait a second.
Which is horrible because it was never really on, but no more pretending, which I've hated.
Well, you can't, not right now.
I'm not going to do it by text, silly. I'm asking him to meet me.
No, I mean, you can't dump Daniel just yet. You're right, Sophie, you are so young and I'm so old. Yes, I want to be with you, but we can't go public just yet.
Because you're too scared.
Yes, and so should you be. Think about Hunter and Tess. Think about all the arguments, all the dramas. Think that and then think 10 times worse.
I don't care.
Oh, come on, Sophie.
Right. So you want me to be your dirty little secret for how long?
Until you finish school.
Till the end of November. That's 4 months away.
It'll go in no time, I promise you.
4 months of sneaking around and lying. Brooke's already suspicious.
I know. That's why you need to keep seeing Daniel.
No!
Believe me, I'm not keen on the idea myself. I hate it, in fact.
Well, I'm not going to do anything with him if that's what you're worried about.
No, I know, but it means he gets to spend time with you. But if you do keep seeing Daniel, it'll save us a whole lot of trouble. Meanwhile... Okay?
Okay.
Sarah, relief is at hand.
I'm back tomorrow. Good eye.
We're very aware that Brooke's absence has meant you've been burdened with a lot of extra work.
And we're both very grateful.
You're welcome.
Maybe I should relieve you of some of that paperwork.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about it. Some of it will still be here tomorrow.
Good. Well, I must away. DHB meeting. Thanks again, Sarah.
Okay, what do I need to know so I can hit the ground running tomorrow?
I'm not sure where to start. The arthritis clinic is a bit of a worry. Attendance is down.
Oh, that's winter for you. It'll pick back up in the spring.
We haven't lost just one or two, though. The rheumatism clinic is the same. They're staying away in droves. And I don't think it is a seasonal thing. A lot of them are elderly and either they don't drive or they find parking just too expensive.
The numbers are a bit sad. The DHB won't be impressed and we can't have that. Leave it with me.
Why'd you do that?
Because I know you don't want to sell our house.
So you went and hassled Rebecca.
I explained the situation.
And?
She got pretty ratty.
Big surprise.
She won't believe it unless she hears it from you.
But she wasn't going to hear it from me, was she?
It makes no sense to sell our place because we won't get what we paid for it, so that means that
I know what it means.
She doesn't. She thinks I'm being a spoiled brat.
She said that.
After all the help we've given her.
Not fair of her.
We buy things for the kids and we could get so much more rent on the place.
Yeah, but she thinks we're in well-paid jobs, which we are.
But if we're in hopeless debt, we won't even be able to help her at all.
I'll talk to her.
Well, I feel mean too, and I wish we didn't have to do this.
But it's what we need to do to get ourselves out of this hole.
Yeah, which you are to stop blaming yourself for. If there's anyone to blame, it's me for lending Jimmy that money. Whatever, we're in this together now.
That'd be why you went behind my back and put the hard word on Bex.
I was trying.
To help, as always.
Because it was too hard for you.
Playing the bad guy comes easy to you, eh?
Do I have to hit you?
Please, no. Texting Rebecca now.
I have an idea for the ball thing.
Yeah?
We do the place up like a speakeasy.
A what?
There were places in the States where you could buy alcohol in the 1920s and 30s.
Not like a bar.
Yeah, except booze was illegal and they were run by gangsters. The guys on the bar would tell people to be quiet and speak easy. Cool, eh?
Yeah, I guess, but speaking easy isn't going to get you a drink at the school ball.
Well, only before and after, eh? Oh, the after ball. We're going to have to organise that too.
Too much.
I have some ideas for that. Let's go to yours and get into it. The ball, I mean. But then you have to take a break somewhere.
I'm sorry, I can't. I've got heaps of homework to do.
Sure. There's something different about you.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know, but my bad, like you've got homework. But we can do something tomorrow.
Yeah, gotta go.
Well, aren't you a clever clogs?
We shouldn't have too much trouble finding a sponsor.
You'd be right. Well, put something down on paper, we'll run it by Callum. If the bit of paper's got a sponsor's name on it, so much the better. Well done you.
Thanks.
What are you looking so pleased about?
I'm a genius.
Modest with it.
Yeah, but anyway, it hit me. People can't make it to some of our clinics because of transport issues. So, we go get them with a pool car. How brilliant is that?
How expensive?
Well, businesses will be gagging to have their names splashed all over some nifty van or whatever. It won't cost us a cent.
Very good.
Brooke's keen.
I bet she is.
Because it's a great idea. I just have to write it up and find a sponsor.
I'll tell you what's going to happen once you've got it together.
What's that?
Brooke will swoop in and take all the credit.
No, she won't. Do you think I'm some kind of pushover?
You think I am?
No.
And still she managed to shaft me, and now she's got Callum even more in her pocket. Now get ready to be walked over.
I hear what you're saying, and I know what she's like, but forewarned is forearmed. And in the meantime, I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, Muggins.
I don't think you should be putting in a full day.
I don't want things getting even more behind. And Sarah has cooked on her own for long enough.
Mr. Potts.
Hi.
Hey, I'll just finish up here.
Well, I could help.
It's okay.
Well, we'll finish up.
Yeah, we both will. Off you go. Go on.
It's just, well, I've got heaps of homework to do.
Why I'm here. The English is trickier.
Think I can manage?
I don't know if I can. I don't want to be a pain, but I could do with some help.
Oh, Sophie would be happy to help. Right?
Sure.
Hi. Where are the kids?
Home alone, of course. Babysitter. Like I can afford it, so thanks.
Could have brought them with you.
Or we could have come to you.
There's probably going to be shouting, isn't there? They can do without it.
There's not going to be any shouting.
I'll make us some coffee.
Sit down.
Let's make this snappy, eh?
I should have told you this morning, but you and the kids are so happy living there. And the place is looking so good.
Enough of all that. What's the story?
We're up to our necks in it, and either this place or yours has to be sold.
You've had mine longer, so there'll be more equity in it. Yeah, I did hear you, Shanti.
There's less than zero in this one, so we'd be selling at a loss.
So it's a no-brainer. Tough times, eh?
Yeah, and we have to sell as soon as we can. But there'll still be plenty of time to find you somewhere else.
You're not booting us out straight away, then?
Houses sell for more when they're occupied and look lived in.
Okay.
I'd still like to give the place a lick of paint inside and fix the leak in the kids' room.
Well, that's not going to be much fun for us, the place stinking of paint.
I'll get it done as soon as possible.
Whatever. It'll be no good for the kids at all. We'll move out.
And go where?
I don't know. The Penlington, I guess.
You're right.
Yeah. It's a long way from 5-star, but it'll do.
Eh?
Forget the coffee. I'll go home and start packing.
Rebecca?
Me and the kids will be over first thing.
You want to come and stay here?
Thanks for asking.
You're meant to be doing your English.
I'm thinking.
You're right.
Okay, so I'm taking a break. So should you. You so deserve it.
I want to get this finished.
It's not due till next week.
You mind him not feeling very well?
Then how come you look so good?
I've got my period.
Well, that doesn't mean we can't do anything.
I don't feel like it, okay?
Okay. I didn't mean to hassle. I was getting the feeling you'd gone off me, but now I know. Okay?
Two telephone calls, and I think I may just have nabbed a big one.
Sorry?
A sponsor for the pool car. Devlin Prince, only the owner of the biggest dealership in town.
Oh, well, you don't let the grass grow. So he's hooked. All I have to do is reel him in.
You?
I've seen him in the social pages. He's obviously a total player. So give me 10 minutes with him and it'll be in the bag.
But I was going to meet with him.
Oh, you're far too nice to do the barefaced schmoozing required. Tell him any time after 12 is good for me. Thanks, Hera.
Hey!
Hi.
I got my football.
Cool.
Come on, let's go.
Would you like something to eat first?
Oi, I wouldn't mind a hand here.
Sure. How's it all going?
I hired a van for the big stuff. It'll be here in a tick. They want cash on delivery.
Okay.
I want to
Kidding? I can manage.
I don't mind.
I thought you were on the bones of your bum.
No, I know.
Come on, kids, let's go and check out your room.
Have you had breakfast?
Yes, I do feed them, you know.
Sorry.
You're a bolshy cow, eh? You think you'll cope?
Yeah.
Come on.
They're really here?
Yes.
Morning.
Hi.
Auntie Ronnie's worried you might starve.
Hardly.
So good of her. Thank you for bringing it round.
I'm here for 2 minutes and you turn up?
Nice to see you too.
If he's a regular visitor, I've gone right off the idea.
What idea?
Rebecca and the kids are staying with us for a while.
Hard times for you too, eh?
I was doing just fine till my landlord kicked me out. How's your little girlie back home?
Oh, very well, thank you.
She must have come to her senses and given you the flick then.
You would like that, wouldn't you?
Hey?
Still available, aren't you?
Not to a cheating scumbag. I'll never be that desperate.
2 in October, the little tyke.
My sister's got one the same age. Quite a handful.
I won't dispute that.
Especially when they get into the dishwashing liquids.
Here you are, Mr. Prince.
Brooke Freeman, head of the PCC.
Devlin. Dr. Potts.
Sarah. I thought we could talk across the road at the IV.
Ah, I thought I was meeting with Sarah.
Oh, she hasn't really got the time.
Oh, that's a shame since we've covered so much ground on the phone already. I mean, if you could spare the time, it would save Dr. Freeman and I starting from scratch.
I can start any place you want to.
Well, I have managed to free my schedule up, actually.
Great. I mean, you're most welcome to join us, but I'm sure you must have more pressing things to attend to. And I kind of feel guilty about monopolising the time of 2 doctors. So we'll be off then.
Mm-hmm.
Good to meet you.
yet?
Yeah, you know the way. Just go through the gate and stay in the backyard. I'll be there in a minute.
Okay. Come on, anyone.
They are such good kids. They're a real credit to Rebecca.
Yeah, it's just grown-ups she's not so great with.
Most especially my brother. Still, he doesn't come around that often.
Hopefully even less now.
Okay, I know that you don't like him either, but...
He is still your brother. I'll tell Rebecca to pull her head in.
And I'll talk to Sunil. Hey.
Bex isn't likely to listen to me either.
About what?
You and Sunil, the bickering. You think you can put a lid on it?
If he can keep his greasy mouth shut, yeah. Where are the kids?
They're just round the back.
Amy needs watching. She's a bit of a bolter.
I'm just about to go out there.
Good, because I'm off.
Hey?
There's a problem?
I'd rather you didn't just assume we'd look after the kids.
Do you mind?
Not at all.
Good, thank you.
Hang on, how long are you going to be?
An hour or so.
And what's so important? You haven't finished unpacking.
Geez, Jamie.
Okay, see ya.
A lot of our patients either don't have a car or they're not able to drive. Now, if we had a car, we could either go to them or we could bring them to us.
A doctor making house calls. Now, there's a novel idea.
There are still a lot of GPs who make house calls.
I stand corrected. So, you do?
Sometimes, yep.
I must remember that.
If you do agree to sponsor a car, then your name will be given a prominent place in the signage.
Fairly costly advertising. More so if you're counting on us to cover maintenance, running costs, and so on.
I guess so. But how good will it look that Prince Motors are helping the sick and the elderly get the treatment they need?
A very good look, yes.
So, what are your thoughts so far?
I'm sold. I was after your phone call.
So there was no need for me to go on and on.
There's no way I was going to stop you. I was enjoying myself too much. You're so fired up about it. You're so very attractive as well.
Thank you. But maybe we should get to the nuts and bolts.
Sure. Let's nail things down. Things are definitely tight, but we're managing to keep our heads above water. But maybe you're looking for something new?
A new car? No, I'm happy with the one I have, thank you.
Could be worth your while to come by the yard sometime. I've got a feeling I could make you an offer you couldn't refuse.
You are every inch the salesman, aren't you? I'm not surprised you're managing to survive the recession.
You too. Though the thing about your business is there's no shortage of sick people.
No, and there are more of them when times are tough, but there's no extra funding, of course.
That's why you have to reach out to the likes of me. And I couldn't be happier that you did.
Well, I'll get to work on a contract and get it to you as soon as.
Okay. You never know, do you, what's waiting around the corner? It's been very special meeting you, Sarah.
It's been good to meet you too. I'm very grateful to you, and our patients will be as well, but I should really get back.
Oh, so a drink's out of the question?
Oh, I never drink when I'm working.
Well, we should make a time for when you're not working.
Thank you, but no, I try to keep my professional and private lives separate, and there is the little matter that I'm with someone.
Ah, of course you are.
I'm married, actually. Very happily married.
Oh, well, that's that then. I mean, I thought the chances of being that lucky were slim, but hey, you never know, do you?
No.
And it's been a very pleasant lunch, thank you. Come on, I'll walk you back to work.
No, it's not in there. You're too cold over there. Warmer, warmer. Hot, hot, hot. You're boiling. You're boiling hot. Oh, here's Shanti. Make some room for her. Hey, it's not as if it's never going to happen. One day.
What?
Never you mind, big ears. And we'll be pretty good at it by the time our turn comes around with all the practice it looks like we're going to get. I didn't much like the thought of it, but it mightn't be so bad.
So long as I get lots of cuddles. Yeah! Wow!
Oh, yeah?
Hey.
Hey.
Good day.
Yes, it is.
So Brooke's still waiting to pounce and steal your excellent idea?
Well, Muggins here managed to head her off at the pass, so near to you.
Tell me more.
Well, she did try to move in on my sponsor, but she didn't really stand a chance because he chose me. And I thought it was just because of my fantastic phone manner, but no.
And what was it then?
Let's Mr. Devlin Prince, the very suave man about town, took a bit of a shine to me.
Eh?
Yeah, him in his bedroom eyes put me right off my rocket salad.
He came on to you?
Did he ever? He asked me out for a drink.
The cheeky git.
He was lovely, and a girl's got to do what a girl's got to do to clinch the deal, so...
So you never drink with him then?
Well, it's pretty much in the bag, so no. Relax, honey. He's a very attractive, very charming man, but there's still only one man for me.
Hi.
Hi. Not a good idea.
Well, I can talk to my boss for a minute, which is all it will take. I have to dump Daniel.
Oh, really not a good idea.
He keeps hassling me and he's not about to give up. And if he doesn't get what he wants, then he's going to dump me anyway.
Sophie, he's not going to dump you. He's got it way too bad for that.
It makes me feel a whole lot better.
You have every right to say no to him.
Yes, but the trouble is I said yes once and now I'm saying no. And every time I say no, he wants to know why. And I have to come up with some new excuse.
I'm sorry, I know it's not easy, but for now it really is the only way. But as long as you're seeing Daniel, it'll stop Brooke, Hunter and your dad from sticking their noses where they don't belong. It's not going to be forever.
Well, it feels like forever when Daniel's in my room with one thing on his mind.
Then keep him out of your room. Come on, Sophie, he's a 17-year-old boy, and you are one smart young lady.
Devious, deceitful, and a big fat liar.
See, you're a walking thesaurus. Sophie, I want to be with you so much, but if this gets out, it will destroy us.
I'm guessing the kids won't be big fans of curry.
Whatever.
Bet they like chicken, though. Rebecca, phone. Rebecca?
Oi! Don't you bloody dare!
Sorry.
I don't even want to be here, but while I am, I'd appreciate some privacy, so keep your hands to yourself.
Rebecca, this...
Don't you Rebecca me. It's the last time you go anywhere near my stuff or I'll do you. You got that?
An orphan fox cub and a stray dog in deplorable condition find their way to the DSPCA. Prepare to have your heartstrings seriously tugged on in Animal Clinic at 20 to 5.